I have a Master's of Divinity degree, but I'll be honest, I rarely admit to it. To begin with, Master of Divinity sounds just plain pompous. People's assumptions about you when they find out you have an MDiv can be disturbing. Some assume you are quote unquote religious in the traditional uncomfortable sense. Others think they need to behave differently around you, like you're judging them. Some think you're better than they are. Anyone who knows me would hardly refer to me as divine, let alone mastering the quality. I do feel compelled to point out that obtaining a Master of Divinity degree is no easy feat, at least not where I earned mine. Through a 3-year postgraduate program, which included becoming proficient in Greek and Hebrew. If I could insert some choice swear words from those two languages, I would, but I can't figure out how to get my computer to use Greek or Hebrew characters. I suppose in some ways it's sad that I will never string a bunch of, or even one degree or credential after my name. In my field of human services and education, people tend to include as many as they can. Most of the time, nobody knows what the hell the initials stand for, or if they're even legitimate. I wonder if the inclusion of degrees and certificates after one's certifications after one's name is solely for professional purposes, so others respect their qualifications, or does it go deeper than that? It seems that people who have licenses or certificates do refer to themselves as a licensed or a certified whatever, indicating it is who they are. I'm a licensed social worker, or plumber, or massage therapist. With educational degrees, there seems to be more separation semantically, but still the degree morphs into part of the person's identity. For example, you wouldn't say, I'm a PsyD, but you would say, I'm a psychologist. Since I won't include MDiv after my name, and since for most degrees, people don't know what all those letters stand for anyway, I figure why not pick something that speaks to my own identity. For example, Jeri Kroll, MCRW, Master of Creative and Ridiculous Writing. I can picture myself in a meeting where professionals are introducing themselves. I would introduce myself by saying, hi, I'm Jeri. I have an MCRW. Everyone would nod approvingly, too embarrassed to admit they didn't know what an MCRW was. In the very unlikely event someone asked about it, I would respond by saying something like, oh, you don't know? It's a new degree they offer at UC Berkeley. Everyone would nod again, even more impressed that I had completed a new graduate degree from one of the most prestigious schools of psychology in the nation. If anyone pressed me further, I guess I need to pretend I got an emergency call from one of my non-existent clients. The beauty of making up your own degree or credential is that it only takes a matter of moments to switch to a whole different career identity. To be serious for a moment, I believe to a large degree we can choose our own identities. Yes, there are all kinds of influences that have shaped us from the time of our birth. And yes, there are genetic factors. At some point, however, hopefully, we see the options that are available to us. We consciously ask ourselves, who am I? What do I want to be? We create our own string of identifying letters and abbreviations. Of course, this task is not easy as creating those not as easy as making up those made-up identifiers, which can shift in a matter of moments. The real letters take work. Sometimes the real letters are horrifying and we need to change them, which takes even more work. As a Unitarian Universalist, I strive for my real letters to reflect our principles. I could make up letters for each of the principles, but maybe it's best to sum it up as Jeri Kroll, LHG, liberal, humanitarian, globalist. How about you? What would your letters be? That's it. Thank you.